Welcome back, Thrivers, to this week's episode where I get the privilege to work with some amazing locals and learn a lot from them.
My mission on this earth is to connect you to the magic of nature, to thrive physically and globally, to bring the principles of the rainforest into your everyday life.
Join me on this journey as I interview changemakers around the world and experiment with permaculture, syntropic agroforestry, and so much more.
Hi, my name's Haley Weatherburn and welcome to Thriving with Nature.
Click subscribe to join the adventures each week. Hey Thrivers, welcome to this week's episode. We are building a living fence. So see this? This is gamal in the local language, or gliricidia in, I think that's the Latin name. I'm going to show you. I've got a couple of these trees. Here's one. So here, I'll probably cut this one down as well. Ini juga ya?
Yeah. Ini.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from these, they cut like a meter length, and you cut it in a certain way and you can just stick it in the ground. Hello.
Hello.
And it'll regrow and it creates massive fence. They use it a lot for goats, love it. But yeah, so I asked them to cut down one. I had a big tree of it over here. And now they're just cutting down the other tree that I pointed out. It's quite interesting to watch them work. They're so quick and they use the knife so well. They actually turn the tree or the branch upside down to cut the branches off. It's much quicker if you watch them do that.
Saya potong gamal, ingat, sama teman. Aisyah sama.
Ya. Potong sama ya.
Ya.
Check out these bananas. These look so amazing and I'm so excited that he's pulling them down.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Woohoo.
Coba.
Sudah.
Wow.
Tak Wiwin has just said that. See this? The bananas are not good. They've been damaged. Some of my bananas have like a fungi, jamur, and it looks like it's affected this bananas, which is not good. He's just going to cut the other one down and check, see if it's okay. Meanwhile, can you see all these mosquitoes? That's insane. I need to see why there's so many mosquitoes here. Oh,
Sama ini juga rusak.
sama ini?
Ya, rusak.
Rusak means damage.
Ya. Enggak
Kenapa? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. Not good. You can tell that animals have been able to eat it either. What's that?
Ya, rusak.
Yeah, tidak bagus.
Ya.
I'm making it.
Makin tajam ya.
Ini itu untuk tanah ya?
Tanah.
Yeah, so that making a sharp end. Some mosquitoes on me. We're making a sharp end so that you can put it into the soil, but you won't push it in. If you remember from one of my other videos, we create the hole and then put it in and then put the soil around it. But this helps is where the roots will grow around there. So maybe I will get down and help as well. This part was so much fun. We were all having a laugh while I was attempting to do what they did. They make it look so easy and it just isn't. I kept saying through this whole process, I feel like I'm a 2-year-old child with a knife learning. It was a good fun and it was really nice to sit down with them all and get to know them and have a bit of fun and really learn and feel like I'm connecting with them. It was really amazing. Harus selalu lihat ini
Iya. ke atas.
di atas ya.
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 Tidak boleh.
Kalau ini terbalik tidak mau
Tidak
itu.
boleh.
Tidak boleh.
Ya.
Ya.
Pelan-pelan sedikit. Lebih bagus.
Ya.
Now we are bringing all the sticks over so that we can start to plant them. We use one fat stick to create the hole. Then we place the gamal in gently and then move the soil around with the other stick to help connect it to the ground. This way you're not going to damage the bottom of the stick and it allows the roots to grow. As we were going through, the guys actually would stop and talk about the plants. In this particular case, they cut off some leaves of this plant and rubbed it on my skin, and they were showing me how when you've got cuts or bruises, this particular leaf was really good for that. So I was learning so much. It was so much fun just to hang out and be there on the land with these guys. Really grateful. It's really coming together. You can see the fence line now, which is super exciting.
Ini nanti kalau sudah hidup, dia sehat, kan tinggi segini.
Okay. Here is the fence line. I've come back around in the afternoon and my whole land now has a beautiful living fence right around it. As I walk out onto the driveway, I can see from one side to the other, here is the fence line. I'm so stoked. It looks beautiful and I'm excited to see how it grows.
Pretty awesome seeing the outline. So to have everything cleaned, and the guys have been cleaning around the snake fruit and all the different trees, getting the vines off. I'm really excited for the next step, which is for me to really map it out. I'm reading an amazing book called Permaculture, a Step-by-Step Guide by Aranya. It's phenomenal in the step-by-step process. And so, yes, that's what the next thing I'm going to do is start mapping out everything. And now I've got a really clear line rather than a plastic rope that was getting swallowed by the jungle. Now it's starting to get super clear and feel like a real property, which is super exciting. Not that it didn't feel like one. Yeah, these guys have worked hard. Pak Wiwin,
Ya.
Pak Agung, yeah?
Agung.
Pak Agung. They're both saturated because they stayed out in the rain. Yeah, absolute legends. Hello. Anyway, very blessed. It's very super awesome to see these guys at work. I have so much to learn. Obviously saw I'm starting to learn how to do the fence, which is awesome. But I'm just watching them clean the trees and pull out the branches and the leaves, all the vines, and they're pulling off. Kenapa kamu Kenapa kamu
Bersihkan ini.
ya?
Karena ini mengganggu. Kalau dibiarkan pohon kopinya ini bisa mati.
Oh, okay.
Udah mati.
Oh, karena itu.
Iya.
Oh, so because of this, it's
Ini harus
basically killed
dibersihkan.
this branch, for example. So even though it looks pretty, lihat indah, tapi tidak bagus,
Iya.
ya. So it's not good, but it looks pretty. But yeah. Ah, that makes sense. There you go. But interesting fact. Let me find you. These little round things, they have some of them around there, the little round ones. But as kids, I used to play with it and call it uang, like money. What was apa uang di bahasa Bali? Pipis. Pipis. So I think they would play games. I think that's what my understanding is.
Daun pipis.
Down pipis. So there you go. I'd be a rich kid if I was Balinese. Oh gosh. Anyway, so we're just cleaning the. Even though I've always thought it looked really lovely, but now I notice what they've been doing is fully cleaning. You can see it growing up here on this cacao, but it kills the branches. Anyway, I'm learning something every day. Something, just have to hang around these guys for so much, and I'm just learning so much, which is awesome. But anyway, that's it for this week's episode, I think. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button, and I'll see you guys next week when I start to do some planning.
Join me on next week's episode where I start to map out the land.
If you want to learn more how you can bring the principles of the rainforest into your everyday life, grab the Thriving with Nature free checklist from thrivingwithnature.com/checklist and start changing your life to be thriving with nature.